Hello, fans of DX Engineering. It is Friday afternoon here in the Eastern time zone of the USA. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. It is 2001 Zulu on August 9th, 2024. And this is the weekend special, and special it is. It's Adrian, KO8SCA, live from Jarvis Island. Hello, Adrian, how are you?
Hello from Jarvis Island. All is good here.
And so tell us, Adrian, where you are and what's going on.
Well, we're a group of 5 hams. We are on Jarvis Island, somewhere in the middle of the Pacific, thousands of miles from south of Hawaii. We've set up stations and we're running the pileups. Going over 30,000 QSOs already.
30,700.
So introduce your guest there, Adrian.
Okay, I'll let them present themselves. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, you can.
There we go. Get that camera up so that we can see
Okay.
everybody. There we go.
Hi, I'm Don M1DG. We just uploaded to Club Log. We're at 30,700 in 2.5 days.
30,000. That is great.
KO8SCA.
Oh, George, you're the mastermind. Thank you for all you are doing out there, man.
I tell you what, my mind doesn't feel very mastery now. I need some sleep.
I don't think you ever sleep.
Yeah. That's what I think too. This is Mike.
Kilo November 4 Echo India.
Hi, Mike. You're doing all the heavy lifting out there.
Some of it. Hey Tommy, come over here. All right, we're waking up from a night shift.
We
Okay.
have a 24-hour night shift here.
Mike, tell me introduce yourself.
You're on TV.
Hello,
Dave Coleside.
name and call sign. I am Tony, HA7RY.
HA7RY. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. George, tell us about the magnet.
Magnet is a 158-foot power catamaran. It cruises at 15 knots, and it's been in the Pacific now for almost 2 years. And we used it to mount a number of DXPeditions at various, let's say, semi-rail locations to test and verify and refine the system that we ended up using here. The magnet is well suited for this operation. It has a launch pad for a tender, so we can very easily send out and receive the small boats that supply the island. We came here from American Samoa, where we originally staged this DXPedition, and we will be returning to American Samoa. We are operating here under a U.S. Fish and Wildlife special use permit. And in addition to us being here, there are 3 fish and wildlife scientists that are currently on the island. They're conducting research and they're working on the island. And this is really the result of Don having worked with Fish and Wildlife Service to convince them that amateur radio can be not just a user, but a partner. And as a partner, we can contribute to their efforts, and we, in return for that, they let us operate from these very highly protected reserves where normally they do not let anybody.
Right. And so, Don, maybe you can chime in on how hard this was to get permission.
In December 4 years ago, I started the process of permission based on, we had very good write-ups from our Baker Island, and we showed them the progress we made with George in the Bahamas on reducing the footprint. We had like 16 tents on Baker, and we showed them that we could do it with no tents, half the antennas, 5 people versus 13, and less generators, less trips to the island, And after 4 years of going back and forth to Hawaii with videos and meetings, they had a need to come here. And because they had a need to get to Jarvis, we had a boat. And everything came together, and we're working with them. They're very happy on the island. We have 3 biologists there. And with the success we're showing them in the first 3 days, I think this will open the door to other remote operations. It'll take time. I bet it's 4 years before we crack the next one.
Anyway, just for
Yeah,
background,
George, go ahead.
is one of the remote operators running here, and you can see it's calling CQ now, and you'll see pretty soon who's gonna be the lucky fellow that makes it into the log net.
I'll try to fit the camera.
No, you can see it pretty good.
I guess now it's the. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah,
There it is.
not too bad. Look at that.
Real life.
Oh yeah.
So that's an operator from Germany contacting an operator in Japan via internet over our link to the island of Jarvis.
And in the background, you see the ocean.
Yes.
And the birds.
Very, very nice. That is one word. It's incredible, absolutely incredible what you guys are doing, and we hope everybody is safe. Is everybody doing good?
Yeah, we're doing great. Let me show you the other setup. So again, these are all the computers that control the various stations. And so this is our remote 1, remote 2, remote 3, remote 4. And then this is one of the local stations. This is the station that works from 160 to 10 meters. And then we have an additional local station that is located somewhere else. That's the SSB station. We keep those noisy people away.
Wow. And so how much longer are you staying out there, George?
I believe probably another 8 or 9 days, very much depending on the weather. We are very lucky. We got very good weather right now. We are hanging off the end of the island, basically just cruising around. We're not allowed to anchor. We're not allowed to go to the shore with the big boat. So we're just floating around and driving the boat around in circles.
Wow, that is great. It just it's a very, very nice scene.
Yeah,
But
this screen
know-
shows the boat to island link, and as you can see, we got a pretty good link running about 6.5 megabits per second to run all the stations.
Wow, that is technology at its finest. So let's ask a question. How about any problems? Anything that concerns you guys out there?
Number one problem is sleep. Number two problem is that the layout is tight because we have limited manpower. We could only put the antennas fairly close to each other, and we're getting some interference, and we're working on that. There are problems here 24/7, and we're working fixing them.
Right. How about the equipment, George? How's the equipment holding up?
I shouldn't say anything on that. I'll let somebody else comment.
Well, we've been up now for 2.5 days. We have 30,700 Qs in the 2.5 days. We had no radio failures, and God, I hate to say that. We've had no link failures. We've had no internet failures. Interstation QRM, as you know, Tim, is always a problem. People change bands and certain harmonics, and you're always going to have that on a DXPedition anyway, but that's not a failure. That's, a feature.
Right.
And just a short commercial. It's all based on Flex Radio.
And DX Engineering provided a lot of the antennas and coax, and you guys are great. We even have your banner here.
There you go.
Yeah, very nice.
This is one reason why we had zero problems.
I like that. And Adrian, if you think of it, on the back of the rib mobile there, you've got a very nice sticker of DX and Summit Racing Equipment. And if you could get a good close-up of that for me, that would really make the mothership happy.
Well, the RID Mobile is on the island, and we're going to take a lot of pictures and send it to our main sponsor, DX Engineering.
Great. Adrian, as we always do, I'm going to go through the chat room here real quick, and then we're going to let you guys continue on. XE2 Zulu is on from Mexico, and Arnott says 73 from Germany. Unfortunately, I can't hear the signals, but hey, you still got 8 or 9 days. From the Netherlands, it's Papa Echo 2 Kilo. Scotty's on Kilo Golf 9 Zulu. Young Michael, W3 Mike Lima, Japan. Tried on 160. We'll keep trying. And Addy, Germany 6 Alpha Delta from England. Tough to hear you guys from Central England, but he's going to do his best. Our friend Dan, WA4 Mike Oscar Mike. And Dino is on from Virginia, Kilo Lima 0 Sierra. And Jared, November 4 Golf Oscar. And from France, it's Fox 8 Fox Kilo India. He's part of the FT4GL team. And we've got Greg, November Charlie 0 Bravo. He's got several QSOs with Jarvis so far. And Jerry is on W1 Victor Echo. He's the remote CW team lead. Thank you for all your work, Jerry, to make this all happen. And we've got November 5 Papa Juliet. Perry is on, and great to have him on as well. Kilo Mike 0 Sierra Oscar X-Ray from Israel. 4X6 Zulu Kilo. Sugar Papa 7 Yankee is on from Poland. November 9 Bravo Alpha Victor. November Alpha 5 Charlie. And also Kilo Fox 2 Oscar Golf. So a lot of people all over the world. George, Adrian, Don, Mike, you guys are just knocking it out of the park. Over 30,000 QSOs already. That is just tremendous. Adrian, look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Of course, with this heavy pileups, what else is there?
Well, we wish you all the best, and we thank you so much for all the technology that you're bringing. And Don, for 4 years worth of work to make this all happen. And George, all the late nights and all the loss of sleep. And the magnet is looking great. And we wish you guys a safe return back to the States.
And let's not leave out of it NCDXF. They're the ones who financed the technology, supported us, even when we had a lot of criticism. People said it will never work.
Right. The Northern California DX Foundation is a great group, and they have supported you all the way, just as Flex has, and DX Engineering, and we're proud to be a part of the team. So, Mike, kudos to you. I know you're doing all the heavy work out there. Thanks very much for everything, and best 73 to all you guys.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
73.
See you on the air.
73.